So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 29-yard line, a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. They stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about a yard. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
He's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down, New England.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get about 5.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
An extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Pats will go up by 7.
The score, Patriots 34, Chargers 27.
is back to send this one away. Haskins now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. We'll go right back to Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw now, May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the jet sweep, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chargers offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen in motion. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense and their running back Travion Henderson making their way back out there, and you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New England.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is May. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Patriots, first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. Now, May. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make...
Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
27.
So following the touchdown, Oregalis is back to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pin. Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Herbert to the air again. Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Matt McConkey, touchdown Chargers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
44. Chargers 34.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. start out with Stevenson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, it's May. Whoa! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now Stevenson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
One-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second down and 9. May gonna look to throw. To the left side, he's got Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is caught to the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good, and the Pats are going to extend their lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Haskins now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to try out for this next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. First down, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
It's a gain of 11.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On first down, right back to Hampton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the conversion on fourth down.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Second and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And the Chargers are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's to the end zone. It is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
They'll send their tight end left. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his big tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Chargers 41.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. To throw on first down is May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8. Off the play fake, it's May. They locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New England.
8-yard line.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1. Now a toss, running left, it's Stevenson. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Taken down.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
16-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 10.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. The return, here comes Davis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Chargers offense and Omari and Hampton getting set for their next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one complete to McConkey.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here comes 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the checkdown. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Herbert to the air again. That is left side and taken in by Allen. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, L.A.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yards, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Forced out left, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots, This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
PlayStation